Hello everybody, welcome to General Chemistry 111. This is the first class in a two-class sequence of classes for chemistry and engineering majors. So if you're pre-med, you're engineering, you're pre-dental, you're pre-op, this is a class where you need to be. If you're going to nursing school, you probably need to be in Chemistry 104. Now guys, this is the opening page, and you've already clicked into my class to watch this video, which is going to be, don't worry, it's going to be up here at the top. It's going to say, do this video first. Now over here is over here on the side, you will find places where you can click on and get to things. One of the important things for you to be able to get to is your official syllabus. Okay, I click on there. The official syllabus comes up. Now guys, as we look at this, okay, the first course in the two-semester course designed for science and engineering majors, it goes through everything that we could possibly cover this semester. Okay, your prereq for this course is a C or better in ENR 098 and a math placement in, you have to have completed 112 or higher. Your lecture is Tuesday, Thursday, 8 to 9:15, and your lab is on Tuesday at 9:30. Okay? Now if I scroll down here, the materials you're going to need your chemistry textbook. It's chemistry, structures, and properties. There's the ISBN number. There is the author. Now, guys, when you go into My Lab and Mastering, which we'll talk about in a minute, you do have the option of buying an ebook and the code straight from My Lab and Mastering from Pearson. So if you bought a book downstairs, okay, it will come with the code. If you buy it online, let's say at Amazon, you're still going to have to go in when you go into My Lab and Mastering and buy a code. Okay? Labs are going to be printed from Canvas, and you're going to need a scientific calculator and safety goggles. Okay? Next in here is my information. Now, you're going to use that information to get a hold of me. Truthfully, email me in Canvas is probably going to be the best way to communicate. I will check that every morning. So, expect responses back from me at around 7 o'clock in the morning. No, you don't have to email back immediately, but because of the way my schedule lays out, that's going to be the best time for me to check emails. Okay, the last day to withdraw, final exams are there, outcomes, all this other stuff. It's in every one of your syllabi. Let's get down to grading. Okay, 4 tests, 100 points apiece, 400 points for tests. 12 labs, 15 points apiece. One is going to be dropped, 165 points for lab. Homework from online, that's mastering homework, 50 points. Okay, 100 points, and then paper homework will be worth 50. So that's 715 points. Now, every time I go in to mastering and check on grades, I will give you your percentage out of 100 for that class. For that point in time. Every time I look and tab up the homework grades, I'm going to add up your homework points, divide them by points possible, and multiply by 50 to get your paper homework grade. Okay? So every time I go in, those things are going to change. Now, here's the points ranges for your grades. This is based on a 90, 80, 70, 60 scoring. Okay, so an A is 643 and up. A B is 572 to 642. C, so on and so forth. Now, the last thing here that I think is going to be of importance to you is the schedule. Now, we all know we're flying by the seat of the pants because of COVID, so this is a tentative schedule. Okay? The things that I consider to be kind of written in stone are test days. So your first test is February the 9th. Your lab safety video is due essentially when you come into class on the 19th, okay, for lab that day. So you're going to watch that safety video, and you're going to have printed out the safety quiz and have taken that as you did the safety video. There's also a set of safety rules that you can print out and use when you're taking your safety video. Okay, but this goes down here. It tells you what labs we're going to do, approximately what chapters I expect to be on any given day, and your final exam. Okay, now let's go back to modules. When you open up my class, it's going to come up to modules. Here's a facts sheet that's got my information, the grading on it, and the schedule. So you don't have to always go into the official syllabus. Here is my spring schedule. So if you click on this, okay, it looks kind of wild. It tells you all the times that I'm in class. So you'll know, I'm probably not going to get a hold of her right now because she's in class. Okay, I will be coming in the morning. On Mondays and Friday mornings, I will be looking at emails and responding to things, but I probably won't be on campus. Okay, now let's go to the other modules. Now here you find YouTube links. If you click here on lecture videos, okay, first thing you see pop up is a safety video. And that one you're going to watch with your safety quiz in hand and your safety rules in hand. More videos will be popping up in here as I get some replacement videos done. I started last semester recording in Kaltura, didn't work. I switched over to GoPro and YouTube, which works great. So I'm going to be inserting some more videos in here. But I have videos in here. Now, this is, I didn't have any other way to get information to people. You guys have the luxury of being with me face to face. This is not a perfect substitute for being there face to face because in the videos, of course, you can't ask me questions. Okay? So make sure you come to class. Now, other things you find in here are my notes by chapter. Okay? Paper problems, you're going to have those. They're in here for you to access. If you miss a class and you need to get access to it, I don't want you to have the key to that one right off the bat. So here's some sheets. I'll be adding, of course, to that. Here are the labs. Okay, lab safety rules, lab safety quiz. That's what you're going to have done for me by the 19th. Science literacy and evidentiary reasoning, that's going to be the first, that's going to be the lab we do face-to-face on the 19th. Okay, so you'll want to print it out before you come to lab. Other materials here are review sheets. So if I click on a review sheet here, it says, be able to write numbers in scientific notation. Take a number in scientific notation and write it in long form. It lists the skills, and it lists problems at the end of the chapter that you should be able to do. Okay? So that's what the reviews look like. If I scroll on down here, this may or may not pop up. Okay, mine always looks a little different than yours. And then you have this general stuff that's in all of your class, SSCC online course information. So all of that's on there. And then there's also this course overview stuff that's going to appear in every one of your courses. This is the home page for Canvas, and this is an overview of Canvas. So those are tools for you to have. Okay, now when we hit class on Thursday, the first day I see you guys, I'm expecting you to have watched this video, and I'm going to launch into my lecture on the E chapter. Okay, so this math and handout right here is going to be where we're going to start our lecture. I'm going to hit the ground running. Okay, so be prepared that I am going to lecture the full time on Thursday. And I will be giving out your first paper homework set, and your first mastering set is up. Now, over here on the side, you have My Lab and Mastering. Okay? Mine is already set up because I'm an instructor. When you go in here, it'll have something about signing up. But once you're signed up, if you click and you open it, okay, mine comes up with a list of assignments. Yours may come up as a calendar. Okay? If yours comes up as a calendar, come on, work with me, computer. Okay? You'll see that you have the chemistry primer that will be due on the 18th, and the E chapter stuff, which is basic math skills, on the 19th. There's also these key math skills. Okay, the keys are not for points. This is if you want some extra help with a skill, so that you can go in and it talks you through things, and it gives you problems, and it gives you other ways to adapt. Okay, but your first two homeworks in mastering are up. Now, if you're not sure about things, mastering will give you 2 weeks access for free. But before that 2 weeks is up, you have to buy your code or you disappear. Okay? You won't stay in there forever. All right, guys, this is kind of an overview. We'll be doing lots of different things. I like a nice open lecture environment, so I want you guys to talk back to me in lecture. I ask you questions. I want you to answer. I want you to ask questions. Hey, I need another example problem, or I didn't get that concept. Chemistry covers such a wide variety of skills for you. It's got math skills. It's got some memorization to it. It's got some organizational skills. You've got interpretation of things in 3D that we're going to do. It's got logic skills. So, you know, there's a lot of different skills you have to master here, and it'll be a challenge, but you can do it. Heck, I did it. So I will see you in class on Thursday. Bye-bye.